gonna tell you a secret. There are places in our world where fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. These places are a battlefield in a war between the powers of light and darkness. I'm Alan Wake, a writer, a creator. I know the rules of the game. My specialty is fiction that can change the world. Words of power that can bend reality to my will.
Oh, it's you.
Something horrible is coming. He's called Mr. Scratch. He's after my wife.
Okay. Hi. Welcome back. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably are just watching on the same video. I don't think I will make this two different videos. I'll probably make this on the same video, so it's gonna be a weird connection. But yeah. Hi Riku. You were fast. Yeah, we are going to finish what we have left of the story mode of American Nightmare. I do want to check the collectibles to see how much we are missing. So far we have found everything except for the combat shotgun, which requires like 30 fucking manuscript pages, which we don't have. 16 out of 21, 12 out of 16, and 12 out of 16, so we're missing 8 and 5, that's 13 pages. We're missing 13 pages. I don't know how much we have left out of this. Apparently we're missing 3 cutscenes. Exactly 3 cutscenes, and one of them is a music video that I think we will see on the credits. And we are missing 3 radio shows that we will probably see on the we will probably go through the 3 stages again. We will go through the drive-in, the observatory, and the
time folds back on itself.
And the motel. Not in that order, because I
Again,
forgot the order.
His senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
Okay.
Each time he gets a little closer, each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
Nice. Hey look, a flare gun. Our friend the flare gun. It's always cool when the game gives us this. I don't like that the bear leg cabin still feels alive. That shit shouldn't be alive, and I don't like that it sounds alive. Flashbang, crossbow ammo. Chainsaw fucker. Well, it's more like a radial saw.
Shit. What are you, the King Hillbilly?
King Hillbilly, seriously? Faster, Daryl Dixon. You don't have the whole fucking day. Okay, 1 arrow doesn't kill it. 2 arrows doesn't kill it. 3 arrows. It takes 3 arrows to kill the King Hillbilly, as he said. Jesus Christ. There's also a page in there. Yeah, I was seeing it on the radar. All gods have asked.
Tor and Odin Anderson, old gods of Asgard. I still don't quite know what to make of them. I know they used to be rock stars who modeled their stage personas after Norse gods. I know they're old. I know that in their day they fought the darkness as I do. I know they're demented and insane, ravaged by age and self-abuse. But there's something in them, something powerful that took hold when they were touched by the powers beyond. A thing that goes far beyond just stage names. Something godlike.
Keep saying this. I mean, if the lake or whatever is in the lake makes real what artists create under the influence of the lake, and these guys had the Asgard gods' names as their personas during the concerts, you would think that at some point they truly became the embodiments of those gods. Which means that if they weren't the gods to begin with, they might have been the gods by the end of it. Which I said multiple times. Sorry, 1 second. I have to keep the phone open in case I'm being too loud now. It's sleeping next room. Okay, we're full of ammo.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The
Not the
emerging
horrors.
monsters do not expect the warm reception that has
Interesting.
already been prepared for them.
Oh, Emma left everything ready? Oh, she's so nice. God damn, good on you, girl. I love that they don't force us to repeat the whole thing. Now I just hope she doesn't die. Well, I hope she doesn't die, and also I hope that she... I love having to see this cutscene over and over. I hope she doesn't die, and I hope that she doesn't have to get saved by us. I hope she saves herself. Like, I hope by the third loop she knows how to protect herself. Shouldn't the fire be, enough? Nice try, fucker. Yeah, the fire should be enough to, light you up and take the shadow away.
Next stop, saving Emma.
Oh, King Hillbilly. There is a grenade, fucker. God, this crossbow sucks. I am changing as soon as I can. Crossbow's not fun. Crossbow's not fun at all.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
I love Emma. Emma went from not being that interesting to being really fun. The main problem is that the darkness always gets in her garage, regardless of what we do. So, as long as we can keep the darkness out of the garage, she should be fine. Do you have lights? Do you have a source of light that
Yeah,
doesn't
thanks
turn
for
off?
saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I know
I'm
what happened.
sorry.
It's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers?
Taken.
I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
You do get used.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's high. Okay.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
Go with it, yeah. Save Emma by securing the fuse box. Securing the fuse box it is. Other side? There's a couple of pages in the rooms that I haven't picked, which kinda sucks because I don't know if we are going to get the keys to the rooms. Didn't want to do this fight just yet. I really don't like the crossbow. Way too fucking slow. It's strong, but not fun. Is it weird that I ended up liking the carbine like a lot more than any other weapon in the game? And it's like the second weapon, well, technically the third weapon you unlock. Because the assault rifle sucks, like way too slow, not strong enough. The shotgun, it's fine. Like the combat shotgun is probably like the most balanced option.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do. I actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead.
Oh, interesting.
How about that?
He doesn't believe Alan is dead.
I might keep him alive for a while. Just to
see him go to pieces when I fire his ass.
He sounds
Yeah.
like, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like the really sad son of a CEO that has an important like position in a company that pretends to be the cool guy that can just be cruel and believes being cruel is cool, but at the same time he's like scared shitless of losing the little power they have because they know the power comes from their dad, not from them. That's exactly what he sounds like. And now that I have seen that, it makes this character even more sad. No sad in the sense of, oh, I feel bad for them. Sad in the sense of, you really suck.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
any more bullshit to say? Thank you. I didn't have the whole fucking day.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel, but from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
I hate everything about this page. There is another glowy there. Gonna try and get all the pages we can, mostly because of, you know, explanations and lore.
I have seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
I mean, yeah, no, the game is certainly not the same genre as the first Alan Wake was. This feels more like a shooter than a horror game. Manuscript pages. Rest up. We are missing 2. We are missing 20 and 21. We know that one of them is inside the one of the rooms.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the annual Night Springs Visual Art Show is coming around again, and that's a big deal for all of us that are in the culture business. If you can call it a business. That's a little controversial, I know.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia.
Oh.
She's a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
She sounds so much better when she's not being a complete whore because of the shadow spiders, or tired because she was being a whore because of the shadow spiders.
My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
She sounds so much better when she's normal.
As a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise, he would have. Well, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's
Well, hold that
kidnapped,
thought,
he
and,
couldn't
we'll be
contact
right
you?
back.
Interesting. It's been weird because Alan has been like commenting on most of the things we have heard on the radio, but he didn't comment precisely on the one where Alice talks about him. I don't know, weird. I saw one page somewhere around here. Yes, there is a page in one of the rooms. Here. Oh no, that page is over there. Never mind.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened. They were two old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music. Barry rubbed his hands together. He knew how to pick a winner. Now all they needed was some direction on how to make things a little more modern. Barry had never produced a thing in his life, but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
Let's make it more modern. And by modern, we mean like make them sound exactly like 70s glam rock. But modern. Not a big fan of how slow the fucking crossbow has been, so I am going to change it by the shotgun. And as soon as I can get the carbine, I will use the carbine because again, I'm not a big fan of the crossbow. Where the fuck is the final thing? That is ammo. That is not what I was looking for. But I still need the final page of this area. Doesn't seem to be in here. Doesn't seem to be in the diner. We don't really have to come to the diner right now, so I wonder where it could be. Right here. Maybe it's on Emma's garage? Oh, one shot. Well, they are the small guys. Yeah, two shotgun shells for small guys. And it's certainly faster than... It's certainly faster than the fucking crossbow, to be honest. Faster than the crossbow and the sniper rifle, which, yes, are strong, but slow as fucking hell. There is less healing spots now that I'm looking at it. I was thinking that maybe the page could be in the garage where, you know, Emma is. You wouldn't stop to think that it might be back here somewhere. But no. Where the fuck is the final page? Is it near the trucks? There was something in the trucks before. Flares. No, not near or around the trucks. I don't think we have ever been to that building there. Yeah. How come we've... Did we come here before? We did come here once, yeah. I don't remember for what. Maybe the CD? I think it was the CD. We did have to get one of the 3 items from here. Was the carbine in here? I still need a crosshair. I would love to have a crosshair in this game. Because yes, the crosshair is supposed to be like the flashlight, but nah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Still don't know where the goddamn final page is. I would hate with a passion finishing this missing exactly one page. That would be so bad. The problem is that I kinda know what is going to happen. We're going to solve the fuse box problem, and Emma's gonna give us the keys, and we're gonna go to the next area. And that's cool and all, but at the same time, I do kinda want the final fucking page. I cannot jump that fence, seriously. After all you've been doing. You call that securing the box? Yeah, Alan, I do believe you. That box is secure. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Please don't take me to the next place
I
yet.
have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, gonna look it up. I'm sorry. I am so close to... I don't want to get out and miss it. I'm literally only missing one, goddammit. Barry and the All Gods. Alan Wake, American Nightmare, manuscript pages. This would be 20, right? My best friend, Elma, the cult, progress observatory, equilibrium, relapse, resolved, All Gods in the studio, the giant, Emma, Mr. Scratch, Barry and the All Gods. Now get on the main road, stay on the right side of the road. When you reach the diner and the oil rig, turn right again and reach for the gate uphill. Okay, so it's just following the fucking road in the middle of nowhere past the, you know, the past the fucking diner where we don't have to go on this moment.
Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing.
It's not like that is going
not
to
your
reveal
fault.
a lot about Barry and
dead in that
Thor
motel
and
room
Odin,
now, so
but
excuse me if
I
I
would
feel
like to
pretty
have
shitty
all
about
the
it anyway.
pages if I can.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny.
Yeah, like
and
most
hot.
psychopaths.
The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Please don't
Just
die.
keep those lights on, okay?
Please don't die as soon as I get out. Apparently I do have to explore the rooms again. So I'm gonna leave the room of that guy for the last. Because I don't want to go to the next area. I'm going to get the final page in here and then go out. Okay, so going through this road, passing the oil rig and the diner. That's the oil rig in there, not the one on fire, the one that is digging. Alan, you need to do more cardio. You have been running away from shadow monsters for 2 years. You should be better. Okay, passing the oil rig. There, the fucking Jesus fucking Christ. This is so out of the fucking way. This is why I didn't bother to get to all the pages and all the coffee thermoses in the first Alan Wake. Like, most of them were out of the way, or you had to get them during, like, fucking chase sequences, which I didn't want to, or during the infinite enemies areas that weren't fun also to get a coffee thermos or a paging, or nightmare difficulty. Like, he needs to stop partying. He really
The Anderson
does.
brothers should probably have been in a facility somewhere, despite their tendency to escape from such places. It could be argued that they had no business being on tour, considering their condition. Their lives mostly revolved around the laundry list of ailments and their endless quest for liquor. But Barry Wheeler managed them now. And whatever else they might say about Barry, he knew how to make things happen. And honestly, it wasn't like the Andersons were the most difficult clients he ever had.
You know what? Not bad. A little self-deprecating, but not bad. I have discovered how to like press the LB button consistently. It's by not pressing the button but holding it down. Like if you press the button, like the console intends you to do it. Like a lot of the times doesn't react like it should, or it reacts late. If I hold it down, like if I press it from above the button instead of in front of it, it works better. Which is not like intended. It's not the way it should work, but it does work, so I don't mind it. Flashbang! Yay! At least I will be slightly safer during the final fight. Now that I know how to run consistently. Observatory it is. We have everything in here.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance.
Hey, Emma survived.
By the machinations of the Herald
Neat.
of Darkness. And yet, For a moment, the champion of light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Okay. I'm not looking up the observatory one
Returning
because
to the observatory for what he
it's
hopes
smaller
is the
place
final
than
time, the man feels
the
anticipation
motel area.
and dread in equal measure.
Like the observatory is
Soon,
much more
he
self-contained. In
knows
fact, I
he
already
will
saw
have
one
what
of
he
the
needs.
pages.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Thank you, Rachel. You had to go on something.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake. Now, Alice, we were talking about your husband. Alice,
I love how
sore subject for you.
I love how both Rachel and Emma like made this way faster by like, you know, getting all the items we needed, and it's like, no, just come to where we are, have the conversation, go to the next fucking place. I kind of want to see what Serena is gonna be like, because Serena is the only one that is, you know, bound to the place she's in, because she's possessed by the shadow spider. So I'm really looking forward to the third act in this final episode.
Well, a little bit. Of course it is. The way I see it, we had our good times and our bad times, and on the whole, we had a lot of good times. He really made me happy. I don't mind being reminded of him.
So you're over him?
I don't know if I'll ever be that entirely. I still think about him every day. Literally. I still find myself hoping for... Well, sometimes I think I see him just standing somewhere.
Oh,
watching
that
me.
sucks.
I think most people who lose someone they love experience things like that. But on the whole, I'm doing all right. 2 years is a long time to adjust, and I'm not really the type to wallow in the negative.
Well, I know there are a lot of stories about Alan. He seemed to have something of a wild streak.
That's not really what our show is about, though.
Look, all that stuff really gets blown out of proportion. He has problems, but it's really frustrating for me because people like to talk. They love to tell these crazy
You can
stories,
change the
and
shoulder?
They never really knew him at all.
Well, the character he created.
I'm on the end of the game and I learned now I can change my shoulder?
There's been talk of a TV series, a movie, a video game. Must be nice to know that his work is still being appreciated by so many readers.
Yes, of course, but I don't really deal with the business side. I leave that to Alan's agent.
That would be
Barry made a video game of Alan? Seriously?
He's currently in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also Alan's best friend. Do you two keep in touch? Or?
We talk regularly. Like I said, he handles the business side.
I think we should talk about her film.
Yes, of course, you're right. I'm Eddie Rodman, talking to Alice Wake and Serena Valdivia, and we'll be right back.
Eddie, you need to be a better host. Also, I love that fucking Barry made a game about Alan. That is sure is amazing, yeah. Nice try, fucker. Do you also want a shotgun? Have 5 shells with your name, dude. Jesus. You guys don't give up, don't you? Barry was going like, yeah, no, I'm going to make everything I can about Alan until Alan is back. I'm gonna make a game. I'm gonna publish his books. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep money on his state, and then when he's back, he will write new books and we will be friends. Like Barry is in complete denial, and I mean he's not wrong. Alan is alive, but he's in complete denial.
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Be right there, Doctor.
Are they gonna throw the car again and do the whole poltergeist bullshit? Yeah, no, yep. Same poltergeist bullshit. The one I saw was coming up here, so... Oh, poltergeist plus fuckers. Shotgun really is much more closer up close. Much more effective up close. Sir, how many shotgun blasts do you need? Jesus. A shit ton. The answer is a metric shit ton. Okay, that's a page. Everything is as real as everything else.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
It's interesting they mention ordinary. The word ordinary is kind of weird because it's important for control, but it's using the normal meaning of the word. It's not using the control meaning of the word. So I'm all loaded up. No more pages there. Okay, not taking the shortcut. Never mind, we are taking the shortcut. The game just said, fuck you, you are going through that way. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess, game. The car buying, if I remember correctly, is right next to the entrance, but I do have enough for the combat shotgun. Did you just throw a car into that? Hey, multi-fucker. No, the flares don't seem to kill them. They just multiply, but they don't. Never mind. They do kill them. Just really, really slow. Let's see how the shotgun works. Ouch. The shotgun works if I'm able to aim correctly, which I don't do often. But it's a good shotgun. More ammo than the normal shotgun and slightly faster. Not as fast as the carbine. The carbine seems to be like the most balanced option. What the fuck was that? Did something explode in here? Or the pipes are exploding? Oh, page. Hell yeah. All the pages. We are missing 2 of them. Interesting. Lost in the dark place. Did I leave one behind? Oh. I left one in the past fucking... I missed one. God damn it, I missed one. Fuck.
The man before Dr. Meadows was handsome and slick. He moved with lazy confidence and didn't bother to pretend that he wasn't staring at her. She didn't mind, at first. Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved her out of the control room so she wouldn't hear the signal, whatever it was. Outside, she pulled her lab coat closed and thought about running. She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her.
God damn it. I am so pissed I missed that one. And the problem is that I don't think I can get it because I think most of the pages are attached to... Which one is the page I'm missing? I think pages are attached to the chapter you are in. Lost in the Dark Place, missing page. Spiders fighting the taken pressure. New reality? No. Cosmological, the darkness, nature of a story is taken, lost in the dark place. From here down the smaller observatory building, this time stay on the right side of the area with the pipes. The page is beyond them on a rock. I really don't know where that is. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, no, I don't know where that is. It said from the small observatory, but the problem is that there is 2 small observatories. Follow the pipes, and there is a rock. They said. Yeah, but the pipes go into the small observatory, so. That doesn't help. And also, I'm pretty fucking sure the pages are attached to moments in time, not just places. Oh wow, it is really fast. It's way faster than I was giving it credit for. What was in here? The sniper rifle, right? Hunting rifle, yeah. Let me go around if I can, and see if I can find any, but I don't think I will. Oh, this area is closed with a goddamn band in the middle of there. It sucks. It sucks. I know that you can replay chapters, but I really don't want to replay an entire chapter for one page I'm missing. Is there an ammo box in here? Oh, it's inside. Never mind. Please open.
Come on in.
TV.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot.
I also
of you
have
and
your
me.
muscles, your
All
stomach
the
aches,
best
your
parts.
nervous system.
At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then, the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
I only do it because it makes you mad. Oh well, fuck him. I really wonder how this is gonna end. Oh, of course they are
We need to
getting it.
protect the telescope, or we can't complete.
Seriously? We're getting the old gods of Asgard music for the fight. Oh my fucking god, I love this shotgun. This shotgun is everything we didn't have before. It's fast, it's strong, attacks on area. I like this shotgun, I like this toy. Oh my god, this is really good. Did you fucking see that? Oh, that's so good. The only thing that sucks about the shotgun is that they didn't make a reloading animation for it.
Violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you alright?
fine, Javi.
previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists. It's bloody fascinating.
Because the people trapped in loops in time sometimes are aware of the loop in time? I mean, there's only like 4 actual people in this loop, so it wouldn't be weirded out by the fact that these 4 people are aware of the loop
who would
itself.
give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like
Ooh,
this.
enjoy the music.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly, you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
The signal. Yes, it's completed.
finally. If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
That the loop
I don't
ends when
think it
he's
means
gone.
anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again. No more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right.
I don't remember what happens when you leave. You don't like the answer. You don't like the answer. Last time I called you NPC, you were angry.
Love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No, you can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Trust me, I've been trapped on a personal hell for 2 years. If you try to drag me back into it, I will not help you. Period. I will take you out of this time loop. If you want to get on another time loop, do it on your own fucking time, not with me.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final
And
confrontation.
then that doctor went to work in Quantum Break. I'm joking, but if we see Rachel on Quantum Break, I'm gonna be fucking laughing my ass off.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming himself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it.
Interesting.
The man has his share
We
of
went straight to the
weaknesses,
power station? Oh,
perhaps
that's
more.
interesting.
But cowardice is not.
You have a tendency to spoil yourself. I do have a tendency to do that, yeah. We went straight to the power station. Oh, interesting. This is a lot different. In fact, we haven't been to this specific part of the power station. This is new. Yeah, this door is usually closed.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Oh, you had yourself a little big guy. Look at how long he lasted. Hey, fuckers. I say Alan goes doom on them. Alan really goes doom on them. Alan is I love how Sam Lake was like, oh yeah, no, Alan is an everyman. Alan is not trained for combat. And it's like, Alan knows how to use multiple weapons without any type of, you know, combat training. And in this game, he's straight as... he knows how to use, like, military weapons in this game. Like, everyman my fucking ass. Remind me of Silent Hill Origins where Travis is outright Terminator. I've only played Origins 1, but yeah, Silent Hills... It loves doing that, doesn't it? What the fuck are you? I really like this shotgun. The only problem is that it doesn't have a lot of ammo, but with the amount of damage it deals, I understand why they gave this shotgun less ammo than we have on other weapons. I still don't understand this fucking puzzle. You only have to turn one on? Oh, fuck off. I've been turning like all of them on. You only have to turn the one that is flickering, the one that turns on. They were blinking lights. Yes, and there's also like 3 switches. Okay, who gave all these fuckers the bullet deflector fortune hand on Metal Gear Solid 2? How obvious would you like the answer? I mean, again, I'm not saying this is on the game, this is clearly on me. This is 100% on me, not on the game. This is me not being able to read the puzzle they are presenting. Not saying that the puzzle is poorly presented. It's me learning really late how it works. I mean, as a game designer, you have to count on the player's stupidity to levels where people will question why you think the players are that stupid. And the answer will always be the player is always more stupid than you will ever think. However stupid you think the player is going to be, they will always be more stupid. Says me, the player.
Never getting out of this wake, never! Don't worry, I'll take care of your wife and your life!
You talk a lot, don't you? More music. Fucking love this. They really made the final chapter fun to play. Especially if you have the broken shotgun. God, my nose is super itchy. Oh, no special ammo. Oh, sir, the insult simulator. I do remember that game, dude. The one that had a bunch of reference to Monty Python. They even had the parrot scene, right? The pet store scene. Oh no, a flying car.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
I don't know what you think you're doing. I don't know what you think you're doing. Throwing cars on me, dude. Let's fucking try. That was almost good. Relate to that scene because I'm dead on the inside. Oh, Monty Python is just different.
When the Dark Man's eyes suddenly locked into Serena's, she flushed hot. They ignited a black fire in her. He was talking. He wanted the power turned off. He said something about the projector booth. She hooked a finger under his belt buckle. He grabbed a hold of her throat and twisted until it hurt. Somewhere deep inside, a part of her screamed in paralyzed horror. But the moan that escaped from her throat had no panic in it. Pay attention, he said. Business first. His eyes glittered shamelessly. Hers did too.
I hate everything about this page. And I really cannot wait until I shove the barrel of this shotgun into Mr. Scratch's mouth and I pull the trigger the 30 times that I can pull it.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
Is it though? Even the music is different, dude. Where is the other tower there? How many towers are there? 4 this time. Jesus. There's a lot of these fuckers. Luckily, I do have a shit ton of players. Oh no! Your towers didn't do shit. I'll be an ex, Abby. Why will you cease to exist, Javi? When you return? Final radio show. Is it radio or is it the TV? Oh, it is the TV. Ah, really? Do we have to listen to this fucker? I don't wanna. Focus in the beam.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life,
Human beings.
I find
13
myself
hours in
slipping
a
into a
place
state
surrounded
of
by people.
intense
Okay,
concentration
I
that
didn't
makes the beam
account
of
for
my
the plane.
flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend. And they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
Alan, I need you to tell me on this Gundam where those powers touch you. Like, aim in the general direction of the Gundam where those powers beyond comprehension touch you. And then we can continue the game. Because no. Jesus Christ. You know what 3 hours of flight does to me? Imagine that 4 times. Yeah, no, it's not fun. Let's listen to Fuckface.
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness. I've been busy. I operate in the shadows, not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken, but I do my best work in the dark. And there's so much darkness out there. It goes
The guy reminds me of Nicolas Cage. He has a bunch of Nicolas Cage moments, yeah.
They don't mind getting a little bit of elbow room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right? But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact.
You talk way too much.
Someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper.
Okay, they don't break. I had to try.
You're stuck in an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you. Everything else? Do my thing.
Crazy? I was crazy. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy.
That's a little something for me. And I deserve it.
Okay. Let's go help our girl Serena before turning on the projectors and ending all this. Don't fuck off. Enter the projector building. We're helping Serena. We're not leaving Serena behind. Are we full ammo? I just restored the ammo. Of course we are. Apparently there's also a page up here. Climbing cactuses. That sounds fun. Where the fuck is it? It is up there. Is it cactuses or cacti? I think the plural is cacti. Might be wrong. Alice's film.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule. Moments snatched from times gone by. From a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him.
Okay, I'm missing one more page in here. God knows where it fucking is. The observatory page that I will never get. Not until my next playthrough, I guess. Whatever lyrics, whatever Snake Eater. Yeah, that's how the song goes. And there's the final page. I am so pissed. I missed that page on chapter 2. God fucking damn it. Only one. I had them all.
The clothes I wear
but that
now
one.
I shaped from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.
I cannot believe they pull a Nomura before Nomura, and they explain why his fucking clothes are different. Oh my god, it's all Mickey's t-shirt all over again, isn't it? It is all Mickey's t-shirt all over again. Of course they would explain his fucking clothes in one of the pages. Can't understand the games that take themselves too seriously and are meant to be taken seriously by the players, and this is a prime example. This game is not to be taken seriously by the players. Okay, serious question. Is the low FPS corner low FPS in this chapter? No, it's only low FPS in the first chapter for some reason. Also, you're free, Serena, you're free.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey,
I'm hoping I can put
better
an end
now.
to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right?
I
don't think I can deal
I
with
am
that.
trying my best.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Don't think about how your life is gonna be a living hell.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know.
I don't know if I even
It's
trust you.
almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm
Never
saying
mind,
is,
we're not
you're
gonna
alone
talk
with
about
this.
Cynthia.
And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Waste everyone them. Don't worry about it. Okay, final radio conversation on
Hello,
final
folks.
puzzle.
Welcome to the third part of our
Well,
pre-recorded
quote-unquote
interview with
puzzle.
Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose.
And now they just spoiled the whole documentary to anyone that wanted to watch it.
It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
Interesting. Serena, when we talked to her about Alice, she made it sound like she just was like playing the movie on her drive-in theater. Well, movie's over. I know it all. Yeah. But she seems to be part of the production of the movie. Did we listen to this one? Oh yeah, the clothes, the fucking clothes. Of course. Oh, I am so pissed. We are missing just one goddamn fucking paper. Jesus fucking Christ. This better have a chapter selector because that's gonna drive me insane. It's not even on a hard place to find. It's just that I didn't find it.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Well, this is already different because we are seeing that it's almost morning, which it wasn't before. Yep. It's a trap! Alice's film was in the projector. That is the only missing thing. Now the question is, where the fuck is her film? Lamp turned. Is that her film? Yes. Let's do the calendar first and then the film, which is the final piece of the puzzle. Good old August. Do you know how to use one of these? You're a fucking writer. How do you know how to use one of these old-timey projectors, Alan? You don't. You just don't.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life.
Wasn't that a Bon Jovi song?
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
How?
I was honestly expecting a final fight, like an actual boss fight. I wish, Javi, but no, Halloween ends with this game. Until next year, when I bring it back from the dead. As we should.
A woman.
Don't forget
a
your
man,
necromancy spells.
Two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious
Still
dawn.
years older, 66.
They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a
I
glimpse of what is to
fucking love
come?
that it ends like a Night
One
Springs
thing
episode.
is certain.
Oh, that's such a
This
nice
scene
detail.
takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
That's so good. That's really good. And we unlock an avatar. As usual, I'm gonna let the credits play. You know, as a fucking sign of respect to the developers. Been having these thoughts lately. Jesus, that's loud. There was supposed to be a reference to something in Control in here. I'm gonna look it up. American Nightmare. Even message, but when? No, let's stop it. It was good. I don't fully hate it. You changed the screen and didn't notice? No, I didn't change anything. It's just the fucking capture device being silly. Give me a second. Of course you had to fail in the last fucking second. No, the capture device is dead. There. I do miss the coffee thermoses. Some parts were better than others. Some parts were certainly better than others, yeah. And the lack of coffee thermoses is concerning. Thor and the narrator are the same guy? Oh, fuck off. Seriously? Big Team 1, Big Team 2, and Big Team 3. Okay, so the mention, I'm sorry, the mention to fucking Control in this game, it's on the All Gods of Asgard song. There is a backwards message, and if you play it backwards, it says it will all happen again on a town called Ordinary. And that town is a town that they mention on Control. That's the whole connection of this game to the Remedy connected universe. A fucking song. We're back to the beginning. No. Barry's room. Oh. He called for Alan. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a way to start the second game. I need the second game to start right there. You know that? I am so mad. I'm so mad. We got all the collectibles. Like all the weapons except that fucking page on chapter 2. Cause we got all the videos. We got all the radio shows. You suck, Eddie! Is it muted? I am not muted. What do you mean mute? I am not muted. I'm seeing the microphone right now, it's working. I can't hear you? Yeah, no, it must be Javi. But yeah, that's Alan Wake. That's Alan Wake. Firefox? Oh, Firefox being Firefox. That was fun. It was fun. I can see how this game, it's like good in its own. Like I had fun. The story is the story is short, but the story is not bad. I mean, compared to Alan Wake 1, it feels kind of bad, but Alan Wake, the first game, it's a lot better than this. But then again, this was supposed to be a DLC slash a spin-off, and the main gameplay loop of this game is actually the arcade mode, not the story mode. So the fact that the story mode is like quote unquote underdeveloped compared to the rest of the game, it kind of makes sense. So I don't mind it. I had fun. They explained Mr. Scratch and why they got rid of him. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I wish Mr. Scratch was playing better in the main game though, not a fucking DLC. And yeah, have a good night, Javi. And for the rest of you, let's see who to raid. I am not doing a thanks for watching because I did that on the previous stream, so I will probably just copy and paste and put that part on the end. Let's see who to raid. Who do we have live right now? Crystal is playing Kingdom Hearts 2. If you want to go to Kingdom Hearts. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go say hi to Crystal Bites. I will probably raid and run and go have a good night's sleep because I really do need it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have fun with Crystal and Kingdom Hearts 2. And I hope I will see you around on the next streams. Sadly, Halloween is over. But hey, hopefully I will try to bring Quantum Break. If my computer doesn't explode, I will try to bring Quantum Break to the channel next week, maybe. Until then, see ya.